Hello, Weebs and Normies. Welcome to the Anime Club. I'm Graham.
And I'm George.
George, it's time. It's
Oh boy.
finally time. This has been a series
Yes, go ahead.
that I'm a little surprised how much you have really enjoyed it. And I mean, I don't want to speak too much for you, but just as a observer, I guess, of your reaction along with everyone else's observation, it seems like you're pretty into this series.
Yeah, much more so than I thought. But before we started the channel, if you had told me, hey, this series from this cat dude that I keep teasing you with, you're really gonna love, I would be like, bro, get out of here, dude. You're freaking crazy. There's no way. What is this? Cat people in anime, and you think I'm gonna like this? What? But yeah, like it's amazing. It's funny because it's like I'm nervous. I'm hoping he didn't get sent back to a very back spawn point. I'm assuming is it Reinhard or Reinhardt?
Reinhard, I think with a D.
Okay, with a D. Okay, there's always like so many variations of that name, and so I always get it messed up. But anyways, I'm assuming he killed him or he's about to kill him in this episode, and he gets sent back. And I'm like literally just like,
no, that was Julius.
Oh, it was Julius. Sorry. Yes, you're right. You were 100% right. Julius. I was like, bro, please don't go back like super far. And so like part of me right now is legitimately nervous, but I love it from like a entertainment perspective.
Okay, very good.
I like stories that are able to bring out emotions that you wouldn't feel otherwise. Not that I don't get nervous, like I do, but
sure.
Just like the situation, everything about this anime is just something that can only happen in fiction, and the way it's been implemented and executed is just fantastic. I don't know how the rest of the seasons are. I know season 3 is currently airing. I don't know exactly when this comes out, if it'll be airing still, but yeah, just great stuff. Season 1,
nice.
Amazing.
Yeah. Well, I've been pretty surprised, I'll be honest. I knew that I really enjoyed season 1 the first time around, so I'm not surprised that I enjoyed it. But I will say there were moments where you would say things or react to certain things in an intense way. Like you would be like, "Oh, poor Emilia," or like, "Oh, Rem doesn't deserve that," or whatever. And I was like, dang, George is like really into this. This is cool. Like George is really freaking getting into it. So yeah, it's been a good trip.
Yeah.
I'm genuinely excited to go through season 2 with the both of us to kind of see, and I'll give my petty 2 cents when we get there.
Sure.
But yeah, it's a great series. It's incredibly popular. It's still so popular in Japan, and obviously season 3 is happening. It's so popular everywhere. So there's a good reason for that. It is very, very well written. Subaru is a really divisive character. There's a lot of people who really don't like Subaru because, of the way he acts, which is reasonable. But yeah, he's pretty divisive. But actually, George, you probably, I don't know if you noticed when we were setting up here, but we have 2 numbers in the episode count.
I saw that. Yes.
So for everyone's going to know what this means, except for George, but we're watching the director's cut version for the last episode, which is going to be one big frickin' episode.
Oh boy. Okay.
So we're going to have a real frickin' thing on our hands, and it's going to be a wonderful experience.
Sure. Okay. Well, I'm excited. I hope we end on a somewhat good note, but we'll see. We'll see. At every single time that I'm just like starting to get hopeful, something happens. It just like cuts that in half. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
I'm very excited. Well, George, without further ado.
Okay. Let's do it. Oh boy. No. Oh. It was here. This is a new...
Ooh.
What? The frick?
Based.
Oh, okay. I know we just started, and I don't want to like pause it right away. But I'm just gonna take just a moment to sigh in relief and know we're not back at the freaking dude in the stall or whatever.
Yes.
Okay, and we've
Yes.
defeated the white whale. Okay, all right. This is an acceptable endpoint. Or
Nice.
spawn point, rather. Okay,
Start
let's
point,
keep going.
yes.
Yes. Oh, save point is what he calls it. Okay.
Oh boy.
All right. I'll call it save point as well then, if that's what he refers it to as. Huh. It's interesting that they just outright believe him. Like, I'm glad they do, but it's interesting.
Ugh, poor Emilia, man.
Yeah. What is happening though? Is this like his imagination? Oh, it's her.
So this just happened.
Yeah, she just went to tell the village. Poor girl. I really like that she said, how can I do more for everyone and get them to do more for me? There's so many characters that are like, goody two shoes is the wrong thing that I'm trying to say, but like they're always like, how can I help them? And it just becomes a little bit unrealistic. It's like, bro, you're just too good. Like, no one's that good. No one does just goodness all the time for everyone else and never want anything in return. And the fact that she, go ahead.
Yeah, it's that the author, it's like so clear that the author wants you to like the character because they're so selfless. And either they like actually are that selfless, and then it's just like, well, of course they've like written them to be that way, so we'll like them, or they're just totally oblivious to the fact that they're actually not totally selfless, that there are things that they want back, or the author frames it in a way that like it is that way. They really want something, but they're not thinking about it like that, right? You're 100% right. Like, she's very like honest and realistic
like
about it.
The nice guy version of like a character, right?
Sure.
They're like pretending to be nice, right? Yeah, it's a little, exactly, pretty much. This is different than last time?
Very different. Because last time they went immediately to go fight Beetlejuice, and he was there and cut him down. That was like the first thing they did.
Yeah.
Right?
And it was a letter last time. This time it's...
Yeah, they sent a letter.
They actually sent him... Okay.
Right.
Okay, very good.
Yeah, and it was a blank letter that arrived, even though they had sent an actual letter.
Yeah, what is up with that?
Yeah.
Huh. True.
Oh, okay. The letter still
so
went,
he still got a letter.
It's always politics.
Yeah, so... Man, I feel like I'm pausing so much, but who is it that agreed to the mining rights?
Well, they are going to help them in agreement that they get access to some of the mining rights, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Oh.
Is this Subaru?
So we're demon.
It is Subaru. We know that.
Yeah,
Trust
seriously.
me.
He's so devout.
Okay.
It seemed like Emilia wanted more to do, right? She was a little disappointed that things had already been decided without her. Like, she kind of longs for the desire to like be a leader.
Yeah. Probably to prove herself, maybe, even if it's just to herself. Yeah.
And it seems like Subaru coming in here at the end was just basically like okay, you get the final say. You're the boss. tell us what to do kind of thing. It's almost like, in a sense, like a save of like a passing of the torch to her, right? To give the last say to her, even though everything's already been mostly done, right? So it's kind of cool.
I wonder when she'll figure it out, if she hasn't already. She's figuring it out. There's no way.
Probably one of the only times that people outside of her inner circle have been like super nice to her.
True. The little girl knows. He knows it's Subaru. She didn't figure it out. Looks like Ram did, though.
Yeah.
Oh, bro. Oh, it's him. Okay, it's all three. Let's go. Let's go, dude. Let's go. He's using his power like to the full extent here. That's amazing. Oh. Ah, interesting. So maybe none of them figured it out. Because he was wearing the cloak. I thought Ram had and the little girl, but maybe it wasn't.
Oh.
Wait. What was that?
So she used her clairvoyance to look into the forest.
Oh. I see.
Yeah, but what you were saying about the cloak, the cloak makes it so people can't recognize who you are, right? So probably no one knew, except for maybe Ram, because she probably knew already that who it was supposed to be, right?
Yeah,
they were kind of coordinating.
Because she saw this. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Subaru. You deserve some wins, buddy. I'm like the bad guys. Oh, this guy, Otto? True, he doesn't even know him yet.
He got captured. What the frick?
Yeah.
Oh,
swept
brother.
up in the commotion.
If the other fingers are dead, shouldn't this be like the easiest freaking execution of all time? Because like the only ones left is freaking Beagleys.
Yeah, but you can see how with his unseen hand, he can just frick up a bunch of people at once.
I know, but like we fricked him up last time. This seems.
I know, but I won't count him out, dude, until he's like beheaded and hasn't freaking invaded anyone else's body. I'm not counting him out.
Oh boy. Betelgeuse.
Betelgeuse. Romantic Conti. Oh. Oh.
Bro! Stop!
Bro, it's... No, let him do it more. Let him kill himself. Like... Test her. This is what it's for? Oh my gosh. What? Dude. Don't mess up the plan. I don't know what the plan is, Subaru, but keep it together, dude. Oh, let's go. Dude, I'm still not over the fact that they're trying to see if Emilia can be a vessel.
Yeah, right.
That's crazy. Oh, jeez. Yeah, bro, literally.
Holy frick, he's gonna lose it. Oh.
Oh my gosh, dude, what's the distance on?
Wait.
Oh, he's using it to fly?
What? Can fly with it? It's so weird.
Yeah, what the heck? And it's fast. He's keeping up with the dragon.
Yeah, right? Yay! Oh, that's true.
Yeah, they don't see the hands. All balled up. None of this is in the gospel. I'm so curious as to what that gospel shows.
Don't you think that's kind of freaking weird? So he allegedly has this gospel that's told him the future, I suppose. But Subaru is not included in the gospel. This guy is a disciple of the witch. And you would assume that the witch, the gospel is from the witch. So then why would Subaru, who's been kind of plucked out of time by the witch, not be included in this? Like, it's so weird, right? That he would be able to circumvent and be outside of this.
Yeah, it's like he's intimately intertwined with the witch, yet like outside of her, her efforts. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, like, are these her efforts or
odd.
not? Because it seems like two sides of the same coin, but they're like fighting against each other somehow.
Yeah.
Right? Like, is the gospel not by the witch then, or what? Because, like, we know for sure the witch herself is dealing with Subaru. So, for sure, you know, that's the witch's side. And then the other side is like, well, we can reasonably assume that the witch is on his side, on on Sloth's side. But, like, I guess there's some, like, doubts
and
about
like
that.
witch fiends, I guess witch fiends aren't necessarily the same as like witch agents. Or members of the witch cult, but I was like, the witch fiends attacked them last time, but attacked members of the witch's cult, but maybe they're just like dumb creatures, right? And so they're
like byproducts of the witch existing, I suppose.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, so I don't know. It is an interesting thing though that he's like been brought here by the witch, yet not part of her plan, or at least not this. I don't know. There is info that we're missing for sure.
It's super freaking weird to me. Yeah.
This is where. Yeah, this is where he was fighting all the dogs.
True. No. This is where he fell down. He jumped off the cliff.
Oh, that's what this place is. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Oh, since he's a spirit user.
Okay.
Yeah, because last time Wilhelm killed him. So does that mean Julius, they've selected Julius because he's a spirit user? Can he stop him from transferring? I mean, they've killed the fingers and they're using Julius. You would assume they have some kind of plan, right? Because Beagleys...
Or maybe he's going, instead of putting just one spirit on Subaru, he's going to put a bunch to like protect him or something.
Yeah, because he seems afraid. Betelgeuse, not Beagleys. Betelgeuse seems like he's afraid of spirits. So like my assumption was always like, yeah, there's some kind of super effective property, but I wonder if they have like a grander plan here. What are they gonna do?
He's still saying this. Dude. Fair. Okay.
I did hold
Bro,
back
guys,
quite a bit.
this is not the time to have this conversation.
Yeah, right.
You got Beetlejuice right here, whatever you say his name. Jeez, look at him.
Yeah, right.
It's crazy, man. Too confident. Oh. He cut the hands. All of them. Oh. That's the plan? That's right. That's what they did last time to undo Ram's spell, right?
True. Dang. That's pretty sick, though.
He's like closing his eyes while Subaru has them open. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's so sick. Oh.
My friend. Okay.
Oh,
all right,
boy.
we just go straight into the next episode. Let's
Straight
go.
into it. Oh.
Oh. Subaru or Roswaal? Okay, Subaru.
Oh, Subaru. I thought it was Roswaal. Oh.
He just leaves.
What an interesting statement for him to make then.
Yeah. He's very perceptive. He was able to tell that Subaru was acquainted with death.
Yeah, true.
Previously.
Bro. So, Julius is fighting in third person.
He is. Yep.
And he's fighting this well in third person. Like, what the frick? I guess he's a spirit arts user. He's probably practiced a lot like this. I wonder if it's almost like playing a video game, but with your own body. Right? He's getting played. It's great. Oh.
Oh no, dude. What?
What?
Oh, and he's feeling it too.
Jeez. Just shut the frick up, bro.
Yeah, dude, this guy needs to die. Yes, thank you.
Yes.
Oh, sick.
Oh, that looks amazing.
Cut his head off. Let's do it, baby.
Oh, he knows other magic.
Won't be enough. Won't be enough. Oh. He can pitch decently well. Okay. Oh no.
What?
No.
No.
No, dude. Oh. Oh, yeah. What happens when he does this? What? What?
What?
What in the world?
Yo, these hands look just like his.
Yes, exactly. Slightly more feminine, I guess? Whoa. Oh! What? What was that? Die. Die, bro. Yes. Thank you.
Oh. Oh no.
Uh-oh. You can get out of there. It's okay. You're a freaking knight, bro.
Oh, jeez.
Alright. He's dead now. Don't pick it up, bro. Don't pick it up. No.
He picked it up.
Subaru, why?
So he went into Subaru's body. Subaru essentially summoned the witch by trying to say that he could return by death. And she went to go see Subaru, but it was Sloth instead. And she was like, nah, bro. I didn't came to see you. And she
wrecked him.
Swatted him the frick out. So that will explain then whose side she's on. She doesn't give a frick about this guy. So then where does this gospel come from is my next question.
Yeah, do you think it's like a perversion of the witch? Like maybe the witch, I wouldn't go as far quite yet to say maybe she's good, but like
she was freaking evil once upon a time at least, like a minimum. Right? Like she was like the freaking destruction of the world, right? Like they had to take down the hero.
The sages or whatever.
Right, the sages or hero or dragon, whatever the frick, just to put her away, right? The world was threatened. So
yeah, I don't know. That was a very confusing thing. It was also like, I guess maybe the way the reason they portrayed it as being like an alternate realm or whatever is because he wasn't in his own body. And so that's like the only way they could portray that. But like,
that's fine. The portrayal makes sense.
So the reason I'm saying this is because like, I wonder if there's anything to that in the fact that it was like a separate realm. I'm trying to extrapolate what information I can, but I'm not able to do much. But essentially what I was thinking, I was like, okay, well, maybe the witch, I don't know. Every single time I think about something, I'm like immediately, no, that doesn't make sense because X, Y, Z. So never mind. but yeah, it's just very weird that she killed him. Well, I guess she didn't kill him, essentially. He was sent back to his own body, but he was rejected by the witch, and he immediately recognized her as the witch. Like, he didn't need, it's like, who is that? Or like, what is this? What's happening?
Right, no, he knew right away. Yeah.
Yeah, so like...
And the hands were like, just like his unseen hands. So like, they definitely came from her power, ? Something like that.
Yeah, but she doesn't want him at all?
Yeah, it's so strange. It's like, I wonder if they're two totally different factions or if there's more fracturing within the witch and her own faction than we would have initially thought.
Or maybe she needs Subaru for a specific reason, and she treats her minions and her followers as riffraff. It's just like whatever. They're nothing to her, and she entices them to follow her or whatever, but she holds no loyalty back towards them, and so it doesn't matter if you're an archbishop. I'll kill you right now. I need Subaru for something specific, and he's more important because there's one of him, but many of you. Something like that.
Yeah. It's interesting. Yeah, it's true. It's not a great way to keep followers, but when you're a freaking super evil villain, I guess that's kind of how it goes. It's also interesting that, like, she came to see Subaru.
Yeah, this is the first time where she's here all the way.
Yeah, and... it's interesting, right? Because, like, it's not just that she came all the way, like, herself, but it's just, like, she comes to see Subaru. It felt more like initially that whenever he would try and say something, she was stopping him. But now, this time it felt like, and I'm sure this is the same as every other time. I'm not saying this time is specifically special, but the betrayal this time seems more like she was coming to see him and then was disappointed or upset when it wasn't him.
Subaru?
Yeah, it's just like, what's the nature of her going to see him then? Yeah. Right? Has it always been to stop him from speaking, or has it just been a, you know, I'm here now at this exact remarkable time to, yes, prevent you from speaking, but also like to see you, right? It almost feels like,
Yeah, the only thing I have against that is like, okay, well, if she wants to see him and has a desire to, why is it specifically when he says it? Why can't she do it any other time, right?
True.
She clearly has some sort of control. at least enough control over him to pluck him from another freaking universe
Yeah.
into this one, right? So
True. And then, yeah, why not see him all the time? Why wait until that one moment? Yeah, that's a good point.
yeah,
And she has the ability even to kill other people that are near him,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. She can
it's
kill
so
Emilia.
fucking weird. There's so many questions about that, huh?
Yes, 100%. Don't read it. Don't open it, dude.
Oh, they're like explosives.
Oh, that guy.
Ah.
There is another spy. Oh my gosh.
You're kidding me.
Is it those boxes? Oh, it's right underneath.
Oh.
How's he gonna catch up to it though?
What?
What is this, dude? What? How fast can this thing go? No, what is this?
No. No.
What? What is this, dude?
No way.
That's him? Oh my gosh. Ugh.
What? Bro, he's like puppeting his dead body.
Yeah, what in the world?
Bro, there's explosives in the bottom. It's like freaking nitroglycerin. If this stuff gets freaking rocked.
Jostled. Yeah, dude.
Oh
it's
my-
crazy. I didn't know they had this like mental link this way.
Yeah, that's interesting. Oh!
No, dude.
Jeez.
Oh,
Oh.
you know it's Subaru?
Ah.
Oh my gosh, freaking kids, dude. Dude, this thing is insane. Oh my god.
No, Alto.
Oh man.
Bro, what is he gonna do?
Dude, just
Yeah,
kick him.
great.
That's not gonna do anything. Love me.
Bro,
Dude.
his eyes are gone.
Whatever this gospel does, man, just makes him go insane.
Oh.
Oh, is that... Can he light him on fire? Was that oil? Okay, he's using...
No way.
Oh. Oh,
Frick.
he's on fire and still going, dude.
Bro, he won't stop.
Yeah, man. Of the things you did for me. Jeez, man.
Jeez, just stop.
Oh. Is that gonna be enough? Oh. What is that?
Oh. What?
It still landed back here. Oh, he's writing in the blank pages.
Oh,
No
that's
way.
not good.
Does it work?
I don't think so.
What the heck, dude?
Oh, he got pulled into the spoke.
Spoke of the
Oh.
wheel? How does that kill him, though?
Yeah, I guess he got freaking chewed up, I guess. Like a fabric.
Huh.
Thought he was gonna say something.
Yeah, it almost looked like he was raising his hand to say something. That
He's like, I know where she is.
Bro, I'm getting so nervous. This show has pulled the rug from under me at the 11th hour so many times. I can't. Too hopeful.
Oh no.
Oh no, dude.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Okay. Oh.
Oh, jeez.
What?
Oh, jeez. It's gonna happen, isn't it? It's gonna blow up.
He doesn't even say anything.
Oh. It's steaming.
No. No.
Oh, no. Subaru, bro. Oh, no. He's gonna die, dude.
No. You're kidding. Ah.
Oh, no, dude. Run, run,
Oh.
run, run. Maybe this will be enough. Is that the white whale's carcass?
Yeah, it is. He just threw it inside.
Okay.
Woo! That's big. Holy frick.
Yeah, dude. Oh, oh. Oh, no. The dragon died. Beatrice? I suck at these names so bad, dude. Oh, boy.
Oh.
Okay. He lived. He lived.
Wow. Holy
Jeez.
frick. That explosion was insane.
Yeah. I mean, it's enough to take out a village, like... Oh! Patrish is alive?
Dang, it's like hurt though.
Yeah, it's deeply wounded, but still alive.
Oh.
Bro, you better live, dude. You managed to fix
I was
things.
gonna say he's
Don't die right
fine.
now.
Sure, I'm sure he's fine. Yeah, he's fine.
Okay. Okay. And kind of how it started.
Yeah,
On
right.
her lap.
Oh my gosh,
Oh
dude.
my gosh, bro.
Oh, stop.
This dude. Oof. Okay. Nothing can't heal from. Very good.
Dang.
Yes. Please somehow
Ugh.
save again.
私はそんなことしてあげてない。全然できてない。私はスバルに助けられてばっかりで何にもしてあげられなくて。いや、あん時は俺がどうかして。自分のことばかりだった。
Oh.
Oh.
Ah. Ah.
Okay, some honesty.
Let's go.
Wow.
どうして私を助けてくれるの？エミリアが好きだから。
Dang. Wow. All right, let's go.
Is she gonna pull a Subaru like he did to Rem and say thanks but no thanks?
Yeah, right.
れてるし嫌われてるの本当に
Wow.
嫌われてるの
Man, what a thing it must be to have someone say they love you then.
人付き合いの経験が少ないから友達とかいないの非常識で世間知らず
So
だ
sad.
こと言っちゃう時もあるし
自分で自分をどう思っていようと俺は君が好きだよ大好きだ
Wow.
超好きだずっと隣にいたい俺の特別扱いしたいんだ
Dang, dude. Let's go.
嬉しい
Oh.
本当に嬉しい誰かに好きだなんて言ってもらえる日が来るなんて考えたこともなかったから
Oh
Wow.
my goodness.
That's so sad, dude.
私なんかがこんな嬉しいことばっかりしてもらって
Dang.
Wow, dude.
幸せな気持ちで
Poor Emilia.
なんかして
Dang, dude.
Oh.
And to think that like love was never in the cards for you, and then to
Yeah.
finally like see it, gotta be crazy feeling.
Well, there it is,
Okay.
George. Woo!
Wow, I am quite happy that we ended on a good note and not another downer. I'm like, there's still a little bit left. I'm wondering if there's like a post-credit scene that's gonna recontextualize everything, but
Certainly in the cards, I suppose. Very
pretty good, satisfactory ending.
Indeed.
I think he's still around.
Beetlegeese?
Big
Betelgeuse. Betelgeuse.
Betelgeuse.
Betelgeuse. Such a hard name to remember.
Yeah, I think he's coming back. Dude, his body was decimated, and yet he was able to like come back in this like weird spirit hand witch power form.
Yeah. True.
Like-
True.
I don't think whatever Subaru did maybe like stopped him for a little bit, but I don't think it's his end. I think he's coming back.
You know how like something's spinning and like fabric gets in and frickin' spun around? Like that happened to him and
Yeah.
he got like deleted, I guess.
Yeah, like
I don't
that's
know.
such a
squished, burned up.
easy way for him to
Yeah.
disappear. Like it's
It
just
does
I don't know. I don't
seem-
buy it.
Yeah, that's fair. It is certainly. It was very hand wavy. It was just like, oh no, he's gone. He's gone now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I think he's gonna come back. Oh, okay. I'm bracing myself, dude. It seems like the credits are finishing.
Oh boy, George.
We'll see.
I'm sure ReZero will definitely not have a cliffhanger. Don't worry.
Boy, here we go. Please, show.
Sure.
Give me something. Give me something good. And she's jealous. Oh my gosh,
だってさっきまでお姉ちゃんが独り占めしててずるかったし
bro.
どうしたのスバル
その
Awkward.
エミリアだんすごく大事な話があるんです
You gonna talk about Rem that she loves
Oh
him?
boy.
何
ラムにも同じ報告をしてぶっ飛ばされるのは覚悟なんだが
Why even say anything at all?
でもお隣に置いてくれますか
True.
なんとなく
Oh my gosh.
いい子だからゆっくり
いい子だからってなんかへこむ
Like a good boy.
けどわかったその俺がエミリアを好きだっていうのと同じようにレムも俺のこと好きって言ってくれてましてだから
Bro.
Oh boy.
スバル
はい
レムって
What?
誰のこと
What? No. Why? Ah. Why do you do this to me, show?
Oh, frag.
Why? Oh.
Oh no! George! Who could have
This
done
is going
this?
so perfect. This is so
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
It was like the perfect timeline, dude.
Oh man, did the elves stop
What
coming,
happened?
George?
What happened? She was safe. Didn't she
Massive.
leave? Didn't they kill the white whale and then she left to
Yep.
get healed?
Yep.
Who did she leave with? Krush?
She left with the other group. No, Krush? Well, yeah, Krush's group. Yeah, Krush was
Yeah.
there and some other people. Yep.
But they remember Krush.
Mm-hmm.
And the white whale was dead, right? This wasn't like there's like one left situation. This was
Mm-hmm.
they're dead, right? I'm trying to like rack my brain and make sure I didn't misremember any details. How? What? Why? Show! You could have had such a... I can't believe it, dude. I can't believe it.
Oh, frick. Dang. Well, the show has done this to you, but also, George, I have done this to you. Because that
How dare you.
is only... This scene here after the credits is a scene actually from season 2, but in the director's cut, they have decided to put it at the end of season 1 instead of at
My
the beginning
gosh,
of season 2. Which is
Oh
why
my
we're here
gosh.
watching the director's cut to make sure George gets the full experience.
Ugh.
Oh yeah,
How dare
baby.
you? How dare you? There's so many things I wanted to say too about like, but now like they've all just like disappeared because I'm just trying to think how is this possible? Was it another-
Frick.
Did a new white whale like come back or something? Like, can you never truly kill a witch fiend? The moment you kill it, the witch just resurrects it again or something. Like, I don't know. That is insane. That is insane.
All great theories, George. I'm sure.
Freaking show.
Dang.
Freaking show. I just could feel it in my bones, dude. And then when he started like being so silly about it and doing his like silly dumb face, I was like, oh no, maybe we're actually gonna end on like a light note. Okay. All right. And then literally not even the 11th hour, dude. This is freaking like 11:59 with like 59 seconds. Boom, they pull this.
It literally waited
Who's Rem,
to
dude?
the last second until it freaking pulled it on you. Oh my gosh. It let you have all those good things. Then it was like, I gotcha. Great. It's great. Great stuff, George. It's great stuff.
How? Dude, like, my boy
Dang.
Subaru does not deserve this, man. He did so much, worked so hard, went
Yeah.
through hell and back to try
Yeah.
and carve out from the clutches of fate a semblance of a good timeline that would have made everything worth it. And he's here now. And now he has to choose between letting Rem go or keeping this timeline. How do you do that? How
Dang.
do you do that?
Dang. What's he gonna do, George? What's he gonna do?
I don't know. I don't know what I would do in this situation. Trying to put myself in his shoes literally right now. And I
Yep.
don't know.
You finally got the perfect ending, which is what all the other previous arcs have been, trial and failures to the perfect ending, and then you're good. But now we've got the perfect ending and a major fatal wound.
Our one thing, yeah. One fatal wound, dude.
Oh,
And,
frickin'
like-
boy.
Okay. Who's to say you... Oh, his last checkpoint was right when they were having that meeting.
Oh,
So now he has to
terrible.
choose. Does he go back and like chase after Rem, or does he go push forward and like go to Emilia? His
Now
checkpoint
he-
couldn't be in such a bad spot, dude. Oh no.
Oh no! Now he has
Ugh.
to choose between the two, George. He can't even have this ending anymore if he wants to fix it. Oh no!
What do you do?
Oh.
How do you do this? How does I'm gonna sound like a broken record because I think I've said this like 50 times by now in this freaking show. But
Oh,
like,
boy.
how do you find the motivation to keep going?
Yeah, this is a bad one. This is a pretty
Right?
bad one.
Like, okay. Sorry, Emilia, I have to do something. I gotta jump off this cliff over here. See ya. Like,
yeah,
who's
how do
to
we even
say-
die right now?
Yeah, like who's to say the checkpoint hasn't reset again? I don't think it has, just from like a meta perspective. But let's pretend it has already. Like, I don't know. The way he said this stuff to Emilia was like so perfect.
Yeah.
If we've hashed this out before, if he tries to redo it again exactly the same way, either it won't be the same way or he says the words the same way, but it's like a repeat for him, and so it's
Sure.
not as like genuine.
Not quite
and
the
like,
same. And this
Yeah,
was like,
it's like not quite
an
the same.
emotionally charged situation where he had just saved everyone. There was an explosion. She's looking for him. Emotions are raw, right? And it's just, it all comes together in a beautiful crescendo. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
and you can't do that all again. One, because it's almost impossible to replicate the steps. But two, because if you did the same thing again, then who exactly is Rem at the end of all this?
Yeah. Yeah. How do you save both? He has to like go back and like try and catch up to them. And it was like still night, I want to say. But how
Just-
is like Krush still remembered? Like maybe she.
Something's happened, George. What's happened, George?
Yeah. So if you go into the fog, people forget about you. But killing the whale didn't undo that, I guess.
Hmm.
'Cause she was in the fog.
But the checkpoint is after
Checkpoint
the
is
whale.
after the
So
whale's
if that's
dead.
true, then there's nothing that could be done by your logic.
Yeah. That's the thing, dude. This is so hard. This is bro.
Bruh.
Why?
Bruh.
Why,
Even if you
show? Why
made
can't you just give Subaru just one little win? Just one.
He had
I
it,
guess
George.
the whale is a win, but
Yeah, he
not
had
really
it.
apparently now because it's a freaking double-edged sword. Because
Ooh.
sure, like let's say Rem is somehow tied to that. I don't know.
So
I
what
don't
you're
know.
saying is the W was actually just two L's,
Two L's
back to back.
plastered together.
Oh, frick. Dang. So yeah, you have to make the hard choice of erasing this timeline and going back to save Rem. And then you got to make the second hard choice of what exactly do you freaking do to save Emilia and to take care of Rem.
Yeah.
Because no one's going to be able to solve the full issue with Betelgeuse than
Betelgeuse,
Subaru
yeah.
and convince people and get it all going. He was instrumental to that whole thing. But then what the frick is going on with fricking Rem?
Yeah. And yeah, assume you don't save Rem the first time around. Like, you're going to have to be like, okay, well, this life, I will go. Like, let's say he sends messengers. Hey, tell them to turn around. There's a trap. They actually need to all come to the manor or whatever. And so they turn around. And he goes over to try and save Emilia. And he does everything perfectly. They end with the like happy love, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But they come back, it's like, hey, we got there and like it was a massacre and only Krush and like 4 other people survived. They're now being healed. And he's like, okay, was Rem one of them? And they're like, who's Rem? Right? And he's like, bro, now I have to like not go to Emilia. I have to myself go and see what the heck happened with Rem so I can get information so that next time I can like plan better so that maybe we can potentially save her. And it's just like, dude.
Oh boy.
I don't know.
Oh boy.
I don't know, dude. This is insane. This is literally insane. How?
Dang. Dang. Don't worry,
Couldn't
George.
just give it to us, could you, show?
Just
Couldn't
forget
give us
about
one nice
this part.
little
Just
win.
focus on the happy ending with Emilia. Okay.
There is no happy ending with Emilia. This is all fake. This is all going to have to get undone at some point. Subaru's the kind of dude that's not going to settle for this. He's not going to settle for half measures. But how does he keep going? How does he find the motivation to do all this? I don't know. Can he keep this going perpetually?
Dang. George and Subaru are broken men.
Good show, guys.
Okay, so George, let's try and take this little part and just put it to the side for now. Everything up into this season 2 scene, technically, how did we feel about the entire series as a whole? We talked a little bit at the start, but it seems like this has been I think it's been a big surprise for me because of your surprise and how you've reacted to it.
Yeah, I care more about themes than really anything else. Character is a very close second, but they're so closely intertwined because the character really is a conduit with which to present a theme to you.
Sure.
I don't know exactly like what the theme of this show is, but it's doing something right.
All right.
It's just like a very
L's and how to take them.
yes, kind of actually.
Kinda,
like it's just like resilience in the face of just overwhelming odds, hopelessness. I'm not even like talking about like Subaru's personal growth and all that stuff, but just like, yeah, like that's part of it. Also, like the whole aspect of he should trust his friends. He should trust Emilia. He shouldn't go against her wishes. He shouldn't be so selfish. He shouldn't be so stubborn and prideful and all these things. But in a world in which you are right and maybe other people won't listen because they don't have the data that you do, how much room do you really have to like forego your stubbornness and your pride, right? Because like without it, without your relentless freaking will to continue, which pride is an aspect of that. Like, how do you save people? How do you save everyone, the people you care about? Right? How do you work? It's so easy to justify, well, I'm doing this for your best interest, and like you are. And he was honest in this episode, talking about like, yeah, I did it for you, but I was also like hung up on the idea of saving you. Like, I really liked that. And it's like, okay, fair enough. You acknowledged it. But I don't know. There's so many things that they're weaving together. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
I'm a little thrown aback here by this ending and just
oh, dang it. We
all
should have
the
our
things.
review conversation before this freaking scene. Now George is freaking messed up.
it's just wild, dude. I was expecting something bad. And I was still surprised.
Dang.
That's like, you know, raise a glass to the author.
Dang.
And stuff. Cause like, yeah, dude, that's insane. That's really good. I am just amazed by the quality of storytelling that this is. Like some of the moment to moment stuff, I kept it mostly to myself, but like some of it was weird. Like in this episode when freaking Felix is biting the ears, like I couldn't resist. You were just by yourself. It's like
That's
okay,
a good part.
Weird.
That's highlight of the season.
Yes, sure. Like other things that I don't feel the need to rehash them right now, but I'm sure are like cultural differences between like East and West, especially Japan, and all that stuff. Like some of the moment to moment stuff is just like, okay, whatever. Like I can put up with it because the rest of it is so good. The storytelling is so good. The overarching story, the frickin' twists and turns, the cliffhangers, the emotions this show is able to pull out, they're so good. So I'm just like, okay, all right,
Sure.
frickin' amazing, dude. Amazing.
Yeah, agreed.
I'm surprised how much I liked it.
I was surprised too. I was very surprised. Thankfully, I was really checked out when I watched season 2, and so I don't really remember much of what happens in season 2.
Okay.
So it'll be a great experience. And then there's season 3, which I haven't seen anything of. So it's gonna be an interesting ride, I think. And then we'll get into, just like we got into Jobless Reincarnation and my things that I didn't like about that show. And why I dropped
speaking of
it.
which, though, it corrected itself.
It did.
Things you didn't
did.
like have been cast aside. So
It
that's
did.
pretty
I
good.
let it go too quick, and then it was able to self-correct. It wasn't really even a self-correct needed. It was just it proved me wrong more than anything.
True.
So
yeah.
I'm a
Good way of
little
putting it.
skeptical that ReZero will self-correct or prove me wrong either way in the particular thing that I have upset about this show in season 2. Because it's quite a different issue that I have with season 2. Everyone's gonna be like, just tell what it is, but I can't tell what it is until kind of we get to that.
Spoiler.
It's not, it's kind of a spoiler, and it just kind of will lead on to like what's going to happen with certain characters in season 2. But I don't want to get into it, but because we'll have time to talk about it then. But yeah, there's just aspects of it. I don't know if it's going to change. It is a little bit of an anime thing. So and ReZero's a very anime, despite everything. So yeah, I do like ReZero. I thought this season is incredible. It's so incredibly well done.
Yes.
And maybe we'll be able to just get past my hesitations, and then it'll be fine.
Well, whatever it is, man, if the writing in season 2 continues to be even a fraction of this good, I think I'll still enjoy it. Because this was good. This is like really, really good. Some of the stuff was just fantastic. The mystery, I guess it's I love and hate the mystery at the same time. I love it because it's like leading me on to try and like solve it myself.
Right.
But I hate it when there's so much uncertainty as to whether Subaru is like locked down a good ending or a good situation or a good timeline. Yeah.
That's
so
part
it's
of
like
the
a
fun,
love hate.
George?
Yes, exactly. Yeah, like and speaking of the mystery, they like do such a good way of slowly giving you information. Like even just this episode, Beetlejuice or Goose or however you say it.
Betelgeuse.
He was like Betelgeuse. Yeah, he was saying like, "Love me as you once did. I won't forget what you did for me," and all this like weird stuff. And I was like, "Is that real, or is that like he read the gospel and it implanted weird memories into his brain,
or is he just a freaking lunatic?"
Or is that is he a weirdo lunatic, right? Or like like the first thing did it actually happen? And the witch somehow forgot, and when she was sealed, she forgot, and he's like not human and like incredibly old, or like all that kind of stuff. What is this ordeal exactly? Why like true. Rem or not Rem?
Well, we kind of know what
is
the ordeal is, right?
Yeah, like we know generally what it is, right? They're trying to see if Emilia is a worthy vessel. Okay. But if she's not, what does that mean for the witch? Do we have to wait 1,000 years till a new silver elf or silver-haired elf girl, half
And
elf,
if she
is born?
if she overcomes the ordeal and she is a worthy vessel, like what does that mean? Does she just
what
does
does
the
that
witch
mean?
just like pop into her one day?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
that doesn't sound freaking good. Or is it like they have to like bring her to an altar and she goes inside of her and now she's the witch? Like, what is?
Or
Does she
let's
have
say
a choice?
she's not. Yeah, let's say she's not a worthy vessel. Can they form her or train her or like hypnotize her
Right.
into becoming a worthy vessel? Right, like so many
Right,
things. So
right.
yeah, generally we know what the ordeal is about, but like the details we don't know. So yeah, well,
Dang. Well,
that was really good.
it was great. And this Friday, we're going to watch the OPs and EDs because we haven't
Yes.
watched them. You know, I was really thinking about that, and I thought, you know, it's great that we watch the OPs and the EDs last. We have it primarily for the spoiler reasons, but it's nice to just like be able to appreciate the OPs and EDs in full now that we
True.
like understand like all the characters and the situations and all the things. It's so great. So that'll be great coming
Yes.
Friday. So stay tuned for
Yes.
that. But
Very good.
if you had to give this a rating as a show, George, what would you rate it?
Oh, it's up there. It's like a 9, I'd say. Trying to think of any reason why I shouldn't give it a 10.
That's what I was going to ask. What holds it back from being a 10?
Great question. Oh, I can't. I mean, so I'm trying to be more objective and less subjective. And so I'm trying to parse out my hesitation with like things like cat people and all that stuff out of it. I'm trying to keep it out of my score. Yes, my aversion, rather, not hesitation is the wrong word. My aversion to human animal hybrids that are frickin' people, basically.
Terrible, George. Terrible bigotry over here.
So I'm sorry, guys. It's just Graham knows this. We've had I almost wish we could have recorded some of these conversations like in the past. Just we'd go on for hours and Graham would try and convince me and I just wouldn't budge because it's just like this is something that you're born with, I guess. Your affinity towards animal human hybrids.
He doesn't
you
get
like
it,
what you
folks.
like and you
He's a
dislike
frickin'
what you
normie.
dislike. And I can't pretend to be someone I'm not, but
Okay, that's great.
that
So you're going to put a whole point off because...
No, that's what I was going to say. That's what I'm going to say. My personal preferences aside, I think I have to give the storytelling of this season a 10 out of 10.
Oh, frick. Okay.
Yeah.
So it is a 10 then. You would say
Yes.
it's a 10. A 10 out of 10?
It's a 10.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think it is objectively very, very good. Now, you can have your own subjective issues with some of it, but I think it would be unwise for anyone else out there, any other normies that probably are not watching this video, but if some reason they are, or if you guys have normie friends and you want to share this little snippet with them, you would be doing yourself a disservice by letting those subjective issues get in the way of an objectively great story. So,
wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a ringing endorsement. Dang.
it was really good. I am shocked that I liked it this much. Actually,
I am as well, actually. I thought for sure this is kind of like a very anime, and I was like, I don't know, George is going to respond to this. Like, I knew you would like it because it's good, but I wasn't sure how much you would like it, so it is a big surprise. I would generally say a 9, but because of Ferris being in there, that it's definitely a 10.
Okay.
So, yeah, I mean, for sure. My personal
like-
biases included instead of aside.
Okay. Yeah, like the whole like lowly stuff is kind of like one of the first characters you meet is that like street urchin girl that's now vying to be the queen. I forget her name.
Not Petra.
Petra. Is it a Petra?
No, it's not Petra. That's the little girl in the carriage with Subaru and Emilia at the end. It's
You're
Petra.
right. I'm so bad with names. Even
how
in
do we not
real
remember
life,
her name?
I'm bad with names. I don't know.
Frick.
People
It's
have to tell me
Rom.
their name like 5 times before
I remember it's
freaking
Rom
have a
and what's her
chance
face?
of remembering it. I remember Anastasia, Isabel,
maybe
that the blonde,
possibly
Kurush,
Emilia.
Emilia. Bro, we're so bad.
We're really
so
good
bad.
at this.
I'm so
It's
bad
crazy.
at names, dude.
I remember Rom's name, but not freaking. I can literally see.
I remember
the
a bunch of
scenes.
like. I remember a bunch of random names. I remember freaking Al. I think it's Isabel. Isabel might be the wrong name though for the blonde
Okay.
girl. Her knight.
Regardless, let's not get too hung up
we
on
don't have to
stupid
hash all the
thing.
names I remember. Yes,
Sure.
you're right.
You were saying,
But yeah, so it's like, you know, a little girl, and if I remember, like
Betty was one of the first characters
Betty also, right? Yeah, like
that you did say at one point in time, and we have it on
at one
video.
point
You
in
can't
time,
deny
she was
it.
pretty good. She was pretty good. She like
she was
protected Subaru when he needed it. She was a bro then, 100%, and she's still kind of a bro, but like the poutiness stuff too, and like just I don't know. I don't want to talk down the show on my own like personal things when I think it's such a like an objectively good show. I think I'd be
Sure.
doing it a disservice. So we don't
All
need
right,
to
all right.
go into that.
So the next logical question is, George, on your hierarchy of anime, of top anime, we have at the pinnacle Attack on Titan.
Of course.
How does this rate in your top 3? So far, if we have Attack on Titan as your number 1, what is 2 and
I think-
3?
So my top 3 are Attack on Titan, Frieren, and then maybe this. Trying to think of all the other anime that we've watched.
Steins Gate.
Oh,
Jujutsu
yes.
Kaisen.
Steins Gate was good. Jujutsu Kaisen's good. All those are good. They're very good. Don't get me wrong, but they're not currently top 3 material.
Nokotan.
Trust me, that one is not in the top 3. No
What?
question about that one.
Oh, George.
Might
come
be in the
on.
bottom 3 though. It made a
Trash
3 of
taste.
something.
Oh, disgusting.
It might be in that order.
Okay.
Attack on Titan, Frieren, and ReZero.
Okay.
Attack on Titan is special because it was able to generate a hype within me that no show has been able to yet.
yes. It's a well-documented phenomenon, thankfully.
And as much as I love themes, all that stuff that I literally just mentioned, if you can get me like freaking
Hype?
willing to charge to my death hype, you got yourself a show, baby. You
Oh,
got
boy.
yourself a show.
Yeah.
So Attack on Titan,
Okay.
freaking the battle at Pelennor Fields and Lord of the Rings, moments like that, dude, where I'm just like able to like, Captain, my captain, I will follow you to the ends of the earth to my death. Bro, if you can get me feeling like that,
That's the pinnacle
can't
of
top it.
feelings
You
for
can't-
George.
yes, that is the pinnacle of entertainment for me right
Oh
there.
boy, that's crazy.
So if ReZero at some point manages to do that, it'll definitely topple Frieren. If it's able
So-
to do it at a level more than Attack on Titan, then it'll topple Attack on Titan. But until then, you know,
Can't
it is what
imagine
it is.
Can't imagine that scenario existing in reality.
Probably
So what
not,
is it
yes.
about Frieren? I don't want to take this conversation too far, but what is it about Frieren that you feel did it better in your mind than...
So, yeah. Frieren, actually, this is a very subjective list. Frieren, it was the experience, because I've actually watched Frieren twice now.
Okay.
At one time with my wife, and she
Oh.
loved it. And so we were able to share this like awesome moment of watching anime together. So it's very subjective. Storytelling wise, which one's better? Frieren is just really good at storytelling as well. It's completely different type of story, but it also handles some themes of like, how this handles certain themes of isolation. Frieren as well, but Frieren is more from a perspective of like everyone dies eventually, and this is like I've
Subaru will
seen things
die
no one else has
eventually.
seen. Subaru will die eventually. Yeah. So it handles themes of isolation in a very interesting way.
Right.
Yeah. So again, that list of top 3 for me is very subjective. Storytelling wise, strictly, I don't know. I'd have to think about it a lot. But yeah, Frieren is number 2 because of the experience that it's been able to give me. Once I watched it with you, and then the second time watch it with my wife, and both were very enjoyable. And on top of that, it's a great story with great animation. So yeah,
Sure, fair enough. It's my favorite anime, so that makes perfect sense. I'm with you there. Yeah, well, that's great, George. I'm excited for season 2. We have the voting at the time that we're recording this. We have the real voting happen. It's not just because of our ahead of scheduleness recording. We should already be if you're watching this on the public YouTube, we're well on our way to the next series.
yes,
It's looking like there's a lot of hype behind ReZero season 2 voting for the real voting.
Yes.
So thankfully we can just say this now because the voting will be over by the time anyone hears it, but it looks like
true.
ReZero
Looks
season
like
2.
ReZero will pull out, but if there's a dark horse contender and ReZero does not win, we will definitely be watching season 2.
Yes. Absolutely.
In that alternate scenario, probably after Vinland Saga,
Yeah, I would say
season 2.
so. Yeah.
But that doesn't look like it's going to be the case. It looks like we're going to go straight from here
People
to
want
ReZero.
it right the frick now.
Yes, exactly.
We're not going to wait. We need it right the frick now. Fair enough. Fair enough. Sounds like George needs it right the frick now, too, because of what's happening
I
here.
need to know what happened with Rem 100%.
Yeah, aren't you glad you don't have to wait till the
Yes,
end of Vinland Saga
I
for
am.
that?
I am.
Yeah.
Oh, cliffhangers. Imagine having to wait for the anime to come out. Thankfully, I don't. Thankfully, I probably won't. We'll see.
You probably won't. And then after that, season 3, which is airing right now, will be finished by the time we're kind of done season 2. So if people vote for that, then
we'll go straight into it.
We'll go straight into that. Yeah. So,
okay.
Yeah, do you think that, I'm a little bit curious if I just could ask one final question. Do you think that this extra ending was the right choice for the director to make?
Or
do you think it should have ended at this happy note and then just closed out?
Yeah. I think it was a good call for a director's cut.
Okay.
Yes. I think having a nice happy ending would have been probably make the wait nicer for season 2 for the viewers. And then like, I don't know what the release schedule is, right? But I'm assuming it went regular cut, theatrical cut. I'll just call it that. Even though it's not theater. A few months after that, director's cut, and then maybe like a year after that, season 2. I don't know how it went, but if it went like that,
so
that was the right
It went
call.
basically the season 1, and then years later, season 2, and then there was a director's cut of season 1, I believe. It's around that, because they took that from season 2 and put it at the end of the director's cut season 1. So it have to have existed at least. Right?
True. Okay,
Yeah.
so it came right around season 1. Okay, then yes, my point still stands. Because then this gives viewers a nice kind of like, finally, like a breath of fresh air for the ending. But now that season 2 is out and we watch the director's cut and I don't have to wait freaking years for season 2, this was the right call, putting it in the director's cut.
Yeah, I feel like... So, two things. When I watched ReZero season 1, I watched it when it was airing, and then I watched season 2 like however long later. I can't remember if it's a year or two or whatever it was, but it was a while. And I remember watching the first episode of season 2 and just being like really like I was just like, "Oh, I hadn't watched it in a while. I kind of forgot a bunch of stuff." And then they were like, "Well, who's Rem?" And I was like, "What happened? Like, wait, did I miss something?" Like I was really confused cuz like that's a big question. It's like, well, wait, what did happen? What the heck? She should be fine.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
what's going on? Right? So it really didn't land in the same way. It just caused confusion because I was like, I don't understand what's going on. Right? So that did not freaking work for me at all. The other thing is, as nice as the ending is to the season 1, and you're just like, ah, yes, this is amazing. Starting off season 2 with like this huge drama thing right away just seems really weird, right? Like it just seems really weird to launch right into like crisis mode immediately. I don't know if you feel the same way, but I feel like that's just like, now that we're like looking forward to, okay, this is what season 2 is going to address and this kind of stuff. Like we're ready. We're going to get into it, hit the ground running. But like season 2, like starting off with that is just kind of like, whoa, this came out of left field. Like what's going on? Like what? No way kind of thing.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that being a reaction because if it's years, like, dude, I don't even remember freaking what I, had for breakfast 2 days ago or whatever, right? Like,
right.
My memory is very fleeting.
Right.
So yeah, I probably would have forgotten a lot of the details, the minor things, and so I can understand that.
Yeah.
I'm glad I experienced it this way. I think this was like the best way I could have experienced this show.
Perfect. Excellent. Shout out to TLK who helped me figure this out and make sure that TLK is a huge ReZero stan in the Anime Club community, and a friend of the channel. So yes, very much appreciate that. Very good.
Awesome. Thanks, TLK. Yes.
Well, very good, George. I'm glad you think so. I'm glad we were able to pull it all together, and seeing your reaction to that end was worth it. It was worth it.
That was crazy. That was crazy. But all right. I think this is it.
Yeah.
Thank
and
you so much.
A big thanks to the community for picking this one.
Yeah. You guys picked this. You guys picked it. You guys pick whatever else is coming. If it's season 2, bring it on. I'm excited for it. Thank you so much for supporting us. For even just the viewers, if you like, comment, even if you just watch, it all helps out the channel. So thank you so much. If you want to see if this is coming on the public release, you can already see whatever season is coming next. If you check out the Patreon and the channel membership, we're going to see things. You're going to be able to see there. My goodness, I'm thinking of so many things right now about the ending that I'm like
George,
tripping over my words.
Who's George?
Who's George? Yes.
Yeah, right.
But you're going to be able to see things 2 weeks ahead of time on the Patreon and the channel membership. But with that, we'll see you guys next time.
Everybody.
Take care.